Okay, he's starting to look a little like something. I love this cherry. Isn't cherry pretty? Okay. Need some beard hair. Now, if I was on the board outside and I had him mounted, I'd run a big gouge. First, I'd chisel some of this off with a big flat chisel on the bottom here. Depends on how long you want your beard. All right. Here I'd run a V-tool right through the bark. After I made some gouge marks through the bark here, I'd run a V-tool up them and put beard hair all around. We can leave his face set in the wood if we want a neat effect. We can kind of give him a little chin and set his face right into the wood. Let's try something like that on this, because I really like the way it's framing around. The face is framed by all the bark here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a stop cut into the bark a little bit more down at the bottom here. The face is in thirds, like we said. Brow line 1/3, bottom of the nose 2nd third. Lip right here on him is our 3rd third. The chin would be about here. All right. I'm going to make it a little longer and give him a little more character, but I'm going to put it right around here. Let's see. I almost like the way he is right there. Who knows? We might be screwing it up. Let's see what happens. So what kind of look we'll get. Like we just kind of did something like that. It was a little off even there. I don't know how I'm going to like that or not. Let's take a little more bark off here. So your basic wood spear, you can just run the beard hair just the way he is, right into the bark, and be done, and put some eyes on him. But since I have the time today to sit out here and do nothing but carve, looks like it's going to rain, and my work's done for the week, so I'll just keep rolling the tape, keep working on it. I'm going to take some off over here. Make sure that mustache is cut in pretty good. Make sure it all flows together over here on that side. This side needs a little bit more, so it flows together anyway. A couple roll cuts in certain spots. Clean up the mustache there. A little bit of a transition problem there, where it's transitioning from there. It's a little too high where the hair is. Okay. That I might take out a little more with the gouge. Just enough to get in my way it is. You want some clearance to work, you know? Okay. Sometimes you just don't have enough wood taken out from underneath the mustache or around the sides of it to be able to do what you want. Go back, get your gouge, clean a little more wood off, by all means. Get it out from underneath the mustache. If you have too much, go by the corners, either side of it. You can have room to really put some stop cuts in there and undercut it and make it stand out later. This needs to be even with this side. You can take a little down right there. And on the outside of the mustache there. Sometimes you just can't get both cheeks to look the same, other times you can. Not really important if they're perfect. Gives them a little more character, like I said. Okay, on this side I want to round over. A lot of flipping back and forth and then having to look at them straight on to see what I got. Okay. Now to get that mustache to pop a little better, we need to put the mouth in. And what I'm going to do is just dig my knife in, right at the mustache here, where it meets in the center. Make me a V. Take a wedge of wood out of there. Just like that. Come from underneath. Pop a wedge of wood out. Do it again once I'm down inside and on that lip. Do it to the lip. Okay. Now we got a smiley little wood spirit. Okay. Back to beard to hair. Let me show you what I mean about running a gouge up through there. I had that really good little scooper. This is nice and pointy, but round. This is a U-gouge, really big one. And the kind of mark it leaves is not a V2 mark, but see that? Not quite a V2 mark, but a really nice deep impression that's clean, and I like to use that on cherry because it really works well when I'm going through the bark. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it from here right up. Twisting it there, not the top. If you have to, you can pop it out with your detail knife. Okay, that chip. Do you see that mark it made? Right, makes a nice mark right up through the beard, or right up through the bark. I like to start it in the bark and then go up. That way it doesn't tear out as much as if you come down. Right. So I'm going to make a bunch of impressions like that all the way around and see how much I can do for hair. I'm going to put it on a table. You might not be able to see it. I'll try to keep it so you can, but I can't promise anything here. Wiggle it up. I'll try and do it slow so I don't want it to slip since I don't have my glove on here. See that? That's all I'm doing here. Now if this is on the board, I could actually shave it. I'm going to have to wiggle it because I'm holding it. Another one about here. Okay. Now if I was holding it, I could just push it right up and use both hands and not have to worry about holding the piece. And I could just kind of shave it, you know. Wiggling tends to dig at it a little. See what that's doing there? Now if you don't have one of these, you clear the bark off, hit it with a V-tool, does the same thing.